March the 29th, 2023. Guys, you're looking at a news release this morning from the Corps of Engineers on the river up in Louisville, Kentucky. It says locking temporarily suspended at the McAlpin locks and dams. They've had a barge accident or a tugboat accident, and I think 11 barges have been released. One of them has 1,400 tons of methane in it, and it is one that's trapped under this bridge. We'll take a look at it. It says the lock chambers at McAlpin Locks and Dam on the Ohio River Mile 606.8 in Louisville, Kentucky are closed to traffic due to a navigation accident. It occurred approximately at 2 a.m. Eastern on March the 28th. There are no injuries reported, and all personnel are accounted for. 3 barges are pinned against the lower dam site. 1 barge is pinned against the Louisville and Indiana Bridge Pier, and all other barges were recovered by other vessels in the local area. The Corps of Engineers is working closely with the Coast Guard, navigation industry, and marine surveyors to start the recovery efforts of the remaining barges. The locks remain closed until the barges on the dam are stabilized. All mariners should take direction from the lock operators at McAlpin Locks and Dam. Read the full news release here, and that's at now, taking a look, I think some of the local news helicopters are putting this up, but it says this major incident has taken place in the Ohio River near Louisville, Kentucky, requiring multiple emergency response teams. 10 barges have detached from their tugboat and are stranded at a dam, with one carrying 1,400 tons of methanol, a highly toxic substance, and is reportedly sinking. It is uncertain if there has been any leakage, but if so, the substance will likely dilute quickly, although some fish mortality may occur. The other barges were carrying soybean oil and corn. Not sure which barge we're seeing here, but they are saying the one with the methanol is trapped under the bridge. This one, you can see the side has been torn out. They're saying it's highly toxic, but don't worry about it. Now, I'm not sure of the toxicity mixed with this much flood water, how that's going to affect this methanol. But I do know that when you start to see the alerts come out really before they've even gotten to the scene about it's okay, you can drink the water, like we saw in East Palestine, it's time to maybe pay attention to that. It says as of now, the Louisville Water Company had reported the incident has not triggered an environmental disaster and the city's drinking water remains unaffected. Your water is safe to drink, the water agency said in a Facebook post. Louisville Water is aware of the incident involving a barge downriver from our water intake. So that's good for Louisville. If it's downriver from the intake, that methanol will more than likely not make it back up against that flood current. Downstream, we don't know. It says the Center for Disease Control and Prevention states that methanol is highly toxic to both humans and wildlife. This chemical, classified under the category of toxic alcohols, is commonly found in antifreeze, carburetor cleaner, and windshield washer fluids. And this incident comes on the heels of the toxic water released from the train derailment in East Palestine, which flowed down the Ohio River, prompting water agencies to take preventative measures to safeguard drinking water for millions of people. Guys, it's kind of breaking information. Don't have a whole lot about it right now. I'm sure that we will get some upgrades on it, but if you're in that area, be aware of what's going on with the bridges and the dams and the problems that they're having there. That much current with that many barges trapped against it, it's like flying a kite in a hurricane. There's going to be a lot of pressure put on those bridge pilings and the dam pilings themselves. But I just wanted to get this up there for you guys in Louisville. We're watching it, guys. When the updates come up, we'll get them up. But go in. This is actually zerohedge.com this morning, but I'm sure this will be up all over the Louisville news. And we're watching it. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.